Ah. Oh. Ah. Spooked you. Today is a special day because it's the first official episode of The Queest for the Least. For this momentous occasion, I decided to break out the big guns. Today, we're talking about Gaither's Pond. I've seen some clips of Gaither's Pond, and I thought, I'm an adult, I have my own free will. Why not sit down and actually watch Gaither's Pond? Let's dive right in. That's the word. Okay, let's see here. I just gotta hit play.
NBA drafts Buddy Greenfly. That's great. Gloria Gladiola gets $1 million book advance. She'll love that. Vestal Gooseman runs for pond president. This is gonna be my best newsletter ever.
Maybe, but you really should check out your facts before you print them.
Facts? Have you ever heard of creative license?
I'm an adult. I have my own free will.
Do I have to say it? Do I have to mention the fish? You have eyes. You saw them. You know what's wrong.
Have you ever heard of an angry mob?
The plot of this episode is that this fish is writing a newsletter with lies in it.
You really think someone would do that? Just go on the internet and tell lies?
The moral of the story is spreading rumors will hurt people or something. But the rumors he spreads are like good rumors, you know? The goose is running for mayor, the fly made the basketball team. They should have went all in. The fly eats shit. The goose killed someone.
Buddy, we better scram.
Stay back. Why is he looking at me like he knows he's about to drop some bars? He makes us look like he knows this song's a banger.
Down, down the hill where the weeping willows grow.
What is that interaction? Why did they even bother putting it in the show?
My. Why are you two so out of breath?
So this goose comes up and is basically saying that underwater news sources are coming to her saying that she's running for a campaign because of the crap that the fish wrote.
It's just that I've been getting some calls.
Calls?
Larry Kingfish Live, Underwater Oprah, Good Morning Pond Dwellers.
They could have tried a little harder with the names. Good morning, pond dwellers. Sure. Larry Kingfish. That's a good fish pun. Underwater Oprah.
Hello, how are you? I am under the water. Please help me.
And then there's them.
How do you find such a depressing sound effect? If I had to take a guess on one cartoon character that would eat your soul, it would be that blue fish in the background there. Man, those eyes. They just look right through you.
I wasn't going to mention it, but some strange things have been happening to me too.
What kind of things?
No, bad. Don't make that face.
I'm being followed by some NBA scouts. I know it sounds strange, but it's true. And Dennis Rodfrog keeps challenging me to a hoop contest.
You think you're hot? You think you're bad? I ain't afraid of no insect. I'll take you on. I'm a rebounding king of the world.
This may be racist. Thankfully, they have a photo of all the voice actors, so let's double check to see what they look like. All right, here we have Dennis Rodfrog, played by Marshall Hall. Let's check out the voice cast, see what we can find. Damn. He lucked out. He dodged a bullet in the opening credits, but his chances aren't looking too good. Marshall Hall is a Grammy Award-winning American gospel singer, songwriter, and producer. Best known as a former member of the Gaither's vocal band. Busted.
I got this on camera.
I got some of the story right.
How do you figure that?
I spelled your name right, didn't I?
Don't do that.
See your reflection in that glass down there.
Ah, you handsome fish, you. I hope you never die.
I hope you do.
But I was just having a little fun.
Oh, there's nothing wrong with having fun, Carp. But when you're having it, make sure it's not at someone else's expense.
Oh, I'd never do that, Miss Vestal. But I do like to have fun.
So anyways, the fish just randomly breaks out into a song about being happy or whatever. Back up. This is your last warning.
Somebody stop me!
I'm fucking trying to stop you.
I like feeling! I like
This song is the longest 3 minutes of my life. Hi, editor here. In this next scene, the fish moves really awkward. It's been bugging me for days what it reminds me of. And I realize it's Freddy Freaker.
I am so happy! Freddy Freaker gets a new sensation, grabbing the nation, doing the freak all now.
So the citizens of Gaither's Pond don't like the current mayor and think that the goose would look better on the poster.
Vestal Gooseman's just who we need to lead this pond for the new millennium.
The goose comes up and is like, I'm not running for mayor.
I'm not running for anything.
And then her husband or her husband dad is like, okay, let's go. And they, God.
Big Bass is our leader, and if you ask me, things are just fine the way they are.
Okay, let's go.
And then we get another song. It's been, I don't even think it was a full minute, and then we get another full song.
Well, I started out traveling for the Lord many years ago.
What's wrong with this goose? Why does he look like he's 3D printed? What the fuck? Did they model that goose's tongue? Why would you do that?
I was not
So the fish has to write a retraction, and he's really happy about it.
I've never ran a retraction in my life. This is gonna cost me some subscribers for sure.
You and me both.
My goodness, girl, what happened to you?
All day long, people have been plucking my petals and pulling my leaves.
Oh, she's a flower. I thought she was an omelet. What is that texture? They chose like a turtle shell texture.
There's something about a $1 million book deal and how they want a souvenir of me.
This show is just the same scene over and over again. Did you write a story about me? Well, I might have. You know that can hurt people, right? I guess.
Did you write something about Vestal too?
A footnote, really?
That's the danger of making up stories about people.
And then they break out into song again.
I know, Carp. I know.
There's like 1 minute of actual show and then 10 minutes of song. I'll be honest. This one's a banger.
Well, 'cause there ain't nothing sacred at the rumor mill. The rumor mill.
That's what she said. And you know what? What was that? Okay, James.
Where the truth is disguised.
They went out of their way to 3D animate Comic Sans text.
Where reputations are crushed.
And it sounds like they added the wet fart sound effect.
Reputations are crushed.
Someone tell me what the tone is of this music. Is it supposed to be ominous? Is it supposed to be playful? Is it just weird? Yes. There's like weird, ominous synth music. And then there's like chimes. But then there's like a mouth harp.
Vote for Vestal Gooseman for Pond President?
Vote for Vestal Gooseman for Pond President.
I just said that.
But how? I hate that got a laugh out of me. Why did someone write that joke? It's just so stupid.
Your term's not up for another, your term's never up, is it, Big Bass?
Gaither's Pond is a dictatorship.
What are you gonna do?
Don't get me wrong, Swanette. I think Vestal would make a great president, too.
But she's not running.
What is that audio mixing? There's like 4 overdubs, like each panned to each speaker.
But she's not running.
So the fish comes clean. Again. But this time they believe him.
Stop! Big Bass Bill is right. Vestal isn't running for pond president.
And everyone's so proud of him.
I'm proud of you, Carp.
We're all proud of you.
And then starts playing Pomp and Circumstance, and he announces his campaign.
I sure learned my lesson about spreading stories that aren't true. People can get hurt. And since you're all here, this is as good a time as any to announce my own candidacy.
But they don't care.
Wait a minute. Where are you going?
Politics can be cruel, can't they?
You can say that again.
Politics can be cruel, can't they?
I didn't edit that. You can tell they just replayed the same footage. So either the editor wanted to make a joke or the animators got really lazy. So that's the end of episode 1. But first, why not break into song one last time?
It's a highway to heaven.
I feel like there's already a song about a highway to a religious place, but I can't remember what it is. It's one line. I know in the fucking Balloon Land I said it was one line, but this is actually just one line.
Oh, it's a highway to heaven. Highway up to heaven. None can walk up there. It's a highway to heaven. Walking up the east highway. It's a highway to heaven. Oh, none can walk up there.
So the fish is back to wrap up his morals or whatever, and then he plugs his stand-up bit.
Leave the politics to the professionals. I wanna be president. I'd speed things up, I'd get things done. I'm hyper as can be.
It's crazy how much he looks like the fish. Obviously it's modeled off his face, but like that low poly fish looks strikingly like him.
Scary, isn't it?
You have no idea. And then they animated bloopers. Like they think they're Toy Story or something.
Southern accent? Oh, see, I was trying to get away from that.
Big Bass has been in charge here long enough. I believe I can do that better.
All right, that was episode 1. Let's go click episode 2, see what's going on. Something feels different about this episode. Can't quite put my finger on it.
Hi, friends. Glad you could make it. I was so busy singing, I forgot what time it was. It's a beautiful day here on Gaither's Pond, isn't it?
There's a lot of differences in this episode than the previous one. Obviously, this one came out first and had a lower budget or worse technology or whatever. But also, our friend the fish isn't the main character. It's this bullfrog. Don't worry. Our fish still has one line in the entire episode.
Anyway, as I was saying...
Hey, bullfrog!
Of course he's able to still get in your face.
We're on our way, Big Bass Bill.
That's Big Bass Bill.
Why? They probably spent a full day rigging, animating, and exporting that just for the fish to swim by, and say, that was probably a full day's work.
And Crawdad Sumner, we call him CD for short. He's the ugliest crawdad I ever seen.
You ain't gonna win no beauty contest either.
The Bullfrog introduces so many characters, and one, most of them don't have any relevancy to this episode, and two, they're gone for the rest of the series. I feel like that I've seen in The Incredibles where he's going through the computer looking through all the terminated superheroes.
Are you still trying to sing bass?
And Hovey Hister. And Lily Swan.
And then they start singing, because why not? It's Gaither's Pond.
Well, the devil, he don't like it, and I'm so glad. Well, the devil, he don't like it, and I'm so glad. Well, the devil, he don't like it, and I'm so glad.
I'm so glad they kept the tradition of singing one line over and over again for 3.5 minutes. So there's this fish called Guppy, and the frog takes 2 minutes to explain to him that getting caught by a fisherman is bad.
Guppy. Guppy.
You about scared me out of my scales.
Guppy, listen. Do you hear? That's the Martins. Why don't you come with me? Let's go hear him sing.
All right.
The Martins.
Out of his great love, he picked me up. Come on.
Instead of telling him not to get caught, he just says, hey, let's go listen to these birds sing. So I guess we'll never learn. Well, I guess he eventually tells him.
Guppy, what are you doing? I thought I told you to stay with me.
But he sure takes his sweet time. And I had to sit through it, so you do too. Put a timer on and see how long it takes you to laugh.
Now, I'm not like a lot of frogs. If I got anything to say, I know what it is I'm going to say and can get said whatever it was I was going to say without saying a lot of things that didn't need to be said while I was trying to say whatever it was I was going to say if I'd have had anything to say.
But, Bullfrog, if it's so dangerous, why is it so pretty?
That's the whole point, Guppy. It's a trap. Sometimes pretty things are pretty just so you won't see how deadly they are.
All right. Halfway through the 30-minute episode, and we finally get the moral of the story. Pretty things are bad. While he's explaining it, he just says, excuse me while I bust a groove.
Like Moses did when he was leading the Israelites out of Egypt. Excuse me while I bust a groove.
So that song lasted an eternity, but thankfully we get a whole 15 seconds of the show before they break out into song again.
Gee, thanks, Bullfrog. I guess I could have really gotten into a mess there. I'll be more careful next time.
I hope so, Guppy. Sure would hate for anything to happen to you.
Me too. Well, see you around.
See you, buddy.
Somehow, it looks noticeably worse, like the lighting engine's all messed up now or something. And you can see the fish kind of like glitch a little bit.
I'll be more careful next time.
After 19 minutes, the first conflict finally happens. The episode can actually start. Guppy's in trouble again.
Guppy was in trouble again. And this time, there wasn't no one there to help him but the Lord.
It's like a rip-off version of In-A-Gadda-Da-Vida. So Guppy's in a part of the pond that he's unfamiliar with, and he's lost.
I don't think so. I think I'll turn around and go back the way I came.
And he ends up in like rock bottom or something. So Guppy finds an underwater beaver? Otter?
Me?
Guiding him to this obvious trap.
I can't see him anymore.
It's a little problematic that the Christian show used vaguely foreign music for the evil test of temptation. Makes you think.
Well, I suppose if she took a bite, maybe it's okay. Maybe just a little.
So Guppy gets killed. So Guppy takes the bait and he goes, whatever, flopping on us. The worst fisherman ever. He just throws the fish on dry land. And then Guppy's explaining what happens and freaks out a bit.
I could have ended up on someone's plate. I could have gotten filleted and frozen and shrink wrapped into those little bitty fish squares and deep fried, put into some brightly colored box in the freezer section of your local supermarket. Oh, oh, oh!
All right, that's it. I'm done. There's one more song, but who cares? I physically cannot take any more Gaither's Pond. Gaither's Pond is bad. It is not fun to sit through. Once you get past the funny visuals and some strange writing choices, there isn't much to it. And it's not worth sitting through. But that being said, there are 2 more episodes. We can get to 1,000 subscribers. I'll make a part 2. But if people hate this video and I get to 1,000 subscribers, I won't make the video. That's it. Bye.